And obviously the Pope's now retired as head of the Catholic Church, and he's put it down to the fact that he can no longer do his job. And to be fair, he's 85, frail and arthritic, and that's fucking hard to hold a 10-year-old boy down. And this is really nice. This is like the Spice Girls Mother's Reunion.
Good afternoon. I said, good afternoon, how are you? She said, I'm very well. I said, are you very well at the moment? Because I'm just about to ruin your day. What's the problem? What's the problem? She said, yes, what's the problem? I said, I'll tell you what the problem is. We employed your company to fit a kitchen. She said, that's nice. I said, do you really think so? She said, yes. I said, I don't share your opinion. She said, you sound a little wound up. I said, do I really? I'm just about to start. She said, how can I help? I said, how can you help? She said, yes. I said, first of all, you can string up your fucking fitters. Well, there's no need to be abusive. I said, listen, we've had a new door fitted, okay? Your fitters took 4 weeks to do it. They scratched it. I've been waiting for 3 months for a new door, a new light oak door. One's finally turned up today. She said, well, that's not too bad, is it? I said, it's finally turned up today and the door's blue. She went, I said, did you just laugh? She said, well, you've got to see the funny side, surely. I said, right. I said, the door's blue, what are you going to do about it? She said, well, to be honest, it's nearly 12:30 and we finish in a minute. I said, sorry? She said, it's nearly 12:30 and we finish. What would you like me to do? I said, I'll tell you what. Why don't you get off your fucking arse, go down to the warehouse, go and find the twat who picked this door. You get me a new door, a light oak door, jump in your car. Where are you based? She said, Manchester. I said, right, drive down to Gloucester, which is, I'm not going to do that. I said, you fucking are. You drive down to Gloucester, you come to my house, you find where I live, I'll let you in, I'll make you a fucking cup of coffee, I don't care. You fit the door, and then everything will be alright. Is that okay, you stupid bitch? Yeah. And she said, whoa. Did you say the door's blue? I said, yes. How many fucking times have I got to tell you the door's blue? And she said, you have peeled back the blue protective cover. Yeah. If only that wasn't true.